Welcome to Clammy Chums, the new talk show.
Welcome to Clammy Chums.
Welcome to... Go ahead.
My name is Victoria Lacampagne.
My name is Raka Bhattacharyya.
And...
Handshake? We got a secret handshake. Wait. We gotta prepare for this. Come on. Okay. I hope that didn't get her in the face. That took a lot of preparation.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about Clammy Chums and why and how this started. Tori, I'm gonna have to take this off.
I'm gonna have to take it off.
Okay, let's take it off.
Let's do it together.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
By the way, official merch. $27.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As Tori said while we were leaving the mall, she said we had fat stacks and they're gone. And this is what is left.
Yeah. So, Raka, let's get into why we're called Clammy Chums.
Why are we called Clammy? Does anyone in the audience have any guesses? Yes. Oh, Alicia. Huh?
No.
Seafood?
Seafood.
Close. It has, yes?
Are your hands clammy?
Oh, that is pretty good.
Yeah.
That was a really strong response.
We here at Clammy Chums.
Yes.
Well, chums are friends, so
we're chums. We're chums. We're chums,
yeah.
You know?
So we here at Clammy Chums, we just feel that sweating and sweaty people are just underrated. And we just wanted to bring forth awareness towards this because this is a topic that we feel very strongly about.
Sweating is a thing that I feel like we're ashamed of.
Mm-hmm.
And I also want you to note, we made a stylized choice of having these shirts black because we sweat a lot.
Yeah.
That's something that we bonded over, how much we sweat. And I want you guys to I'm not even smiling because this is serious.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to realize Aristotle probably had pit stains at some point. So has Beyonce. And you know the funniest thing, the thing that I like to think about is like she's on stage wearing like a beautiful like light gold, I don't know, like gold, not gold.
No, we love that.
Yeah, we love that. Okay, so a light gold dress, and she starts sweating, and she feels the pit stains, and she's like, oh my gosh, I can't let them see the pit stains.
No, the sweatier we are, the closer we are to being Beyonce, and I think that's a beautiful thing.
And I think that's a special thing, and I think that's something that we're not proud of as much.
Yeah.
So do you want to regale us with a tale of
how we got this merch? Why don't we start with that? So, as impulsive teens, if you will, we make poor financial decisions, and in doing so, we purchased custom shirts. And in this wonderful capitalistic economy, we were able to barter down the prices of these shirts.
She bartered it. I didn't have the gall to even look the man in the eye. I was afraid of him.
Our boy Tony.
Our boy Tony. Let's talk about Tony. So,
let's talk about him. Go
Tori,
ahead. Tell me about Tony.
Tori, whose car helped us go mobile.
Yeah.
Mobile. Whichever pronunciation tickles your tenders. Is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
That
is now.
Yeah. No. Okay. Let's.
It's really good.
So we were mobile.
Yeah.
Mobile. Thanks to Tori, we drove to the mall and we go to the custom T-shirt shop. And it's a little disheveled for an establishment. I think there was like
relatively.
a TV leaned against the desk, and my knee was pressed against the TV.
They had some faux Supreme.
Yeah. So a man with a very obscure accent. That's not really relevant. I just thought it was interesting.
Great guy.
Great guy, Tony. He, I would just like to say he had the most rank breath. And like that's not a dig on him. It's just something that I realized. And he Googled pictures of two girls. And I asked him, hey, could you add like sweat stains to the arms? And he's like, no, I can't edit that. And I was like, I mean, that's your, okay, well, whatever works for you, right?
Yeah.
And so we do this, and then at some point, Tony tells us, his name isn't actually Tony. Don't look him up. Don't look up Tony. Each shirt was $35 each. Now, Tori has...
And at this time, a responsible person would step outside and exit the establishment. But we're not those people.
No.
So we bartered down the price because
she bartered
that's what one does. Mm-hmm. And we got this wonderful merch. Yeah.
Is it safe to say that you started sweating when you found out?
Oh, he made me nervous.
Yeah.
He made me very nervous. Did he make you nervous?
He made me quite nervous.
Yeah, a lot of things make me nervous, and that's something.
Alicia.
So how much did you end up paying?
$27.
So I would just like you to know one thing. This is a Hanes t-shirt. You could get these for $1 at Target.
Yes.
And the ink on this at most is
$2.
$2?
Yeah.
And we spent together $54 on these shirts.
Correct.
Okay. So just bear that in mind.
Yeah.
And it was totally selfish. It was for our own purposes.
You know, I don't know if selfish is the right word. I feel like we are enjoying our adolescence. And
yeah, you're right.
In doing that, enforcing our immaturity.
Speaking of selfish, what does selfish sound like? It sounds like shellfish. Let's talk about lobsters and the Little Mermaid.
Let's do that.
Do you want to preface it? We all know that you love lobsters.
I love lobsters. If you know me, my favorite animal is a lobster. I think they're great. And we were talking about Ariel, and we just feel that the movie The Little Mermaid just portrays Ariel in a light that is misleading.
Yeah.
We think that she does not want to become a human. She wants to become a lobster.
And like, I totally cut you off.
please.
Because I think that's a really fair observation to make. Because have you heard A Part of Your World? Mm-hmm. At some point, she's like, Shay, you sing. Well, you don't have to sing. I'm sorry, I totally put you on the spot. But at some point, sorry, my brain just made that connection on the side. But at some point, she's like, walking with all those, what do you call them? Feet. Okay, and what are the closest to lobsters that they can pinch on a human being? Feet.
Yeah.
So is it safe to say that Ariel, with her red hair, the common color of lobsters, by the way.
Yes.
Ariel wanted to be a lobster? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I don't think that it's fair that we don't give Disney the appreciation of making such an astute thing.
And I just wanted to put it out there that I have a strong belief that Sebastian the lobster is
Crab.
Pardon.
It's okay.
I think Sebastian's actually Ariel's soulmate, and I think that's an important clarification because see, Sebastian has always been there for Ariel from day one.
Yeah.
You know, and this Eric guy just comes out of nowhere. Some foo-foo prince.
He probably sweats a whole bunch too. Have you seen the color of his shirt? It's like it's like an off-white. Why do I remember that? I don't know why I remember that. But
it's definitely an off-white.
Yeah, and I feel like
if
Disney didn't try to portray him in the princely light, he would have the biggest pit stains, dude.
Yeah, I think so too. Speaking of which, Raka, I wanted to ask you, if you were a mermaid, what color would your tail be?
Oh, dude. Lavender.
I think that's a lovely color.
Who laughed? Wait, why is that funny? What did you guys expect? What about you, Tori?
I think I'd go for like a duochrome, like a green and purple.
You know, one thing I always thought, do you think a mermaid could swim in do you think a mermaid, like when they swim, do you think they
swim in a circle?
Yeah. But they have bones in their body, so they can't make a circle.
Do they have bones in their tails?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, they can't move it without tails, right? So, speaking of circles, now, I think it is super fair to say that a very calming, and speaking of calming, let's.
Sorry,
I don't know why. I'm laughing at myself before I even did it. Okay, our sponsor for this podcast is Celestial Seasonings. I didn't need to read it because I forgot what the brand was. I just wanted to look at it. So very beautiful lavender lemon tea. How do you like it, Alicia?
I'll mix us some teas.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about circles?
Circles.
Rocket?
Okay.